What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about NetherRealm's next game. And Ed Boon kind of going wild on Twitter, doing almost a impromptu AMA. So there's 3 questions and 3 answers he gave that are probably more interesting than any of the others. So let's read them out. Can we expect a reveal for your next game soon? And by soon, I mean the next 6 months. And he said likely. So just throwing it right out there that within the... Now, it's not a confirmed, it's likely, right? And we know from the gaming industry that could easily be pushed, right? 6 months can turn into 8, could turn into 10, but at the same time, it could also turn into 6, or even less than 6, right? It doesn't even have to be 6. And, 6 months from now, let's say Summer Game Fest, right? Jeff Keighley has done stuff with NetherRealm before, so that does make a lot of sense, but it doesn't even have to be there. It could actually be before that, right? So that's just interesting. He throws that out that, it's very possible that within the next half year, we know exactly what the next game that they're making is. All right, next, what was the reason MK11 ended earlier than anticipated? In August, you said not even close. And then Ed Boon said MK11 support was the longest we supported a game. Next game should be even longer. Now, this one is more, I would say, of like a look into... It's going to be, okay, this may sound stupid. It's going to be a fighting game. Now, the reason that may sound stupid is like, well, no duh, Alex, NetherRealm. But Ed Boon has said countless times, and he very much always seems very passionate about it, he wants to kind of move away from it at some point and do other things, maybe doing it at the same time, but he does want to do things besides just fighting games. So I know that statement might be stupid. Of course, it's going to be a fighting game, but it wasn't guaranteed, although it does seem like it's going to be MK12, right? It either is going to be MK12 or Injustice 3. In fact, it's not said here, but I think last time Ed Boon did an AMA, he did say literally out loud, the next game from them is either Injustice 3 or Mortal Kombat 12. That's it, like, period. That's the answer. So I do believe it's Mortal Kombat 12, and we'll just have to see. But you have that. And then the final one, can we get a release window for the next project? I really shouldn't 23-answer that. So there you go. Now this one is interesting because, well, number one, he gives the year 2023, but he doesn't say, like in the first one with like when he gonna announce it. He doesn't say it as if it's like some, like, maybe it's going to be in the next 6 months, maybe not. This one is more definitive. Now, it's also not because he's making kind of a joke out of it, right? He's saying he shouldn't answer it, but then he sneaks it in there, right? So it's clever for sure, but I feel like there's enough info here to, again, I mean, obviously determine it's for sure a fighting game. Now, whether it's Injustice 3 or MK12, so you have that. And then it's going to be announced within the next 6 months, and it would release within that year. And that's not all that surprising, right? Because you go back to MK11, and the reason, bringing up again Jeff Keighley with that connection there, they show that at the Game Awards. And then I think that game, but correct me if I'm wrong, I think that game came out in like April-ish. So it came out within, let's say, 3 to 5 months. Let's just do a huge window to make sure I'm right no matter what. It comes out less than half a year after it was announced, and that was the last game they had done. So I think it makes a lot of sense that even if we get an announcement, say June, let's go all the way to 6 months, go to June, Summer Game Fest. It's their big thing. It's Jeff Keighley's big thing that he's going to show. It's, MK12. And then I think it comes out before the end of the year. Probably comes out September, October, November, somewhere in that range. So that's great, personally. And I guess it's great because this is not an example of a game. And even though I don't know how many people, thought this in the first place, but this isn't the game that's like years and years and years out, right? We're not getting this game in like 2-3 years. This game is coming out next year. And I think some people maybe even thought it was going to come out this year. It has been a while since MK11, right? Again, spring of 2019. So we're looking at, by the time this next game comes out, 4 years, a little bit more. Again, MK11 was supported quite a bit, so that maybe delayed it, pushed it. Maybe they were going to work on Injustice and they had to swap it. But either way, very exciting. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What game do you think it is? When do you think we see it? When do you think it releases? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If I see more of this stuff, and once the game gets announced, I will definitely be covering, whatever it is. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next one.